They look at the falling numbers, bro, but they never look up at the broken mirror. The silence on the trading floor, a halt in the market, the kind of sudden, suffocating quiet that follows a massive explosion, where the dust hasn't settled, but you already know the skyscraper is gone. And what's the diagnosis? The great corporate truth bomb dropped by the brilliant minds at Ubisoft UK? That consumers are playing fewer games. Fewer games? Mama, you have to be kidding me! This isn't a market analysis, it's the most cinematic, sarcastic, self-unaware comedy monologue of the decade. They look at us, the gamers, the bloodline of their multi-billion-dollar empire, and they whisper, almost with pity, "Poor things, they've lost their appetite. They're too busy playing other games, playing them for longer." And as they say this, they're standing on a mountain of recycled assets, surrounded by 1,000 towers they forced us to climb for the 10th time. We are playing fewer of your games, boss. Let's be brutally honest. We're not playing fewer games overall. We are just finally choosing to spend our time in worlds that respect our hours, not just our wallets. They talk about the death of the $70 single purchase model like it's a sudden, tragic illness. No, bro, that model didn't die of natural causes. It was systematically poisoned by microtransactions, battle passes in single-player games, and the audacity of releasing an unfinishable product and calling it a live service. You see a $70 price tag, we see a $70 ticket to an incomplete game, followed by a $10 a month subscription to a season pass, and another $5 for a skin that was probably cut from the original launch build. That's not a purchase, that's a loan shark demanding more interest every month. Baldur's Gate 3 is one of the most successful games in history. It's a single-player, full-price game with no microtransactions. Why? Because it was a labor of love, a world that respected the player. It was a story, not a spreadsheet designed by an MBA. Ubisoft, you want to know why we're playing fewer games? Because the games we do play now have to be beast mode. They have to be masterpieces. The bar has been raised to the clouds by indies and by genuine passion projects, and you are still trying to sell us a $70 key to a mediocre castle with 200 copy-pasted flags to collect. We have limited time, we have limited money, and our backlogs are already overflowing with true legends. You are not a victim of the market, mama. You are a victim of your own design philosophy. You're reaping the digital whirlwind you sowed with a decade of safe, formulaic, open-world filler. So go ahead, blame the gamer. Blame the subscription service. Blame the wind, the sun, the alignment of the stars. But the truth, the raw, beautiful, terrifying truth, is that the gamer has finally found their voice, and they are choosing silence over your noisy, expensive mediocrity. So go ahead. The market didn't change, bro. The player finally decided they deserve better art for their money. They didn't just delay the financials, bro. They delayed reality itself. Because when the numbers crash, the first thing they look for isn't the cause, it's the scapegoat. Look at the headline. Read it again, slowly. A multi-billion-dollar giant, a pillar of the gaming world, issues a stark, clinical warning. Revenues are falling because the consumer is playing fewer games. It's the greatest cinematic plot twist of the year, and it wasn't even in Assassin's Creed Shadows. They are standing atop a mountain of their own design failures, looking down at us and whispering, "The problem is your shrinking appetite." We are not playing fewer games, mama. We are playing fewer bad games. We are playing fewer mediocre, checklist-ridden, copy-pasted games. The market isn't volatile. It's finally grown a spine. It's finally demanding art over product. This isn't about us suddenly losing interest. This is about them losing trust. They talk about the death of the traditional $70 purchase, mourning the decline of the full-priced box. But who killed it, boss? It didn't die of natural causes. It was an inside job. It was murdered by the same people who released games with a mandatory season pass on day one. They sold us the steak, then told us we needed to buy separate cutlery, the seasoning, and the entire kitchen staff just to enjoy the meal. That $70 wasn't a one-time purchase, it was a down payment. And the smart, discerning, cash-strapped Indian gamer finally figured out the scam. We saw the endless towers to climb, the 200 question marks on the map, and we decided no more. The most cinematic part? The grand finale of this corporate tragedy, the trading halt, the postponement of the first half financials, a move so desperate, so drenched in panic, that it screams volumes without uttering a single word. They halt trading to limit unnecessary speculation. But what speculation is left when your share price has already fallen 49%? The speculation is over, bro. The verdict is in. And the verdict is that the formula is broken. This isn't a company trying to fix its soul. It's a company trying to save its most marketable limbs. Assassin's Creed, The Division, as ring-fenced cash cows. They're making a strategic retreat, securing the bag while leaving behind the broken promises and the gutted studios. The core philosophy is the rot. The belief that selling 10 mediocre games is better than selling one cracked, legendary one. The gamer is awake now. We smell the recycled assets. We hear the generic NPC dialogue. We feel the hollowness of the 100-hour map. We are the architects of the gaming market shift. We chose quality. We chose respect. They wanted a live service economy. Now they're getting a live service verdict. Failure to adapt is not a market headwind, it's corporate suicide.
Ganda பஞ்சபூத சஞ்சக அகண்டா தாண்டவம்